Hey YouTube, what's going on? Gonna do a little Destiny video for you here, kind of just explaining my class setup for my Warlock. So, not saying I'm the greatest Destiny player, just something that helps me go. Maybe if you're just looking for a bit of a class setup, you know, you can follow my video, I guess. Alright, right now I have, I guess I'll go over armor, because weapons, it's all personal preference. I have Word of Crota, Icebreaker, Hunger of Crota. Yeah, I don't have a Galahorn yet. I'm one of those people. Hopefully soon. But for setup right now, I'm using the Ram, the Calbreaker's gloves from the Prison of Elders with Fallen buff, or whatever you want to call it. The Calbreaker's cloak just got actually this week, which this one is for Vex. Increases my armor and melee recharge. So once that gets leveled up, that will be good. And the Calbreaker's Path boots for fighting the Hive, increases my agility and grenade recharge. That I found is probably my favorite piece of armor to have on, especially for Prison of Elders. As a Warlock, I'm not really fast, so having that increased agility really helps. Obviously this is personal preference for Warlock bonds, using the Ritual expansion to get Dead Orbit. I also have the Crota one, the Eris one, the new Monarchy one, and the Dread's Enmity from the Prison of Elders. So other boots I have Deathsinger's Herald, increases my agility if I'm using the sword. That can be helpful in Crota. I'm not really using the sword anywhere else, and I mean, either way, all boots carry more heavy ammo, so you're gonna have that regardless. I'm leveling up the Tread of the Hezen Lords, the Bolt of Glass boots. As you can tell, I kinda just got them. I used to get rid of them a lot to get shards, so I'm actually keeping this pair to level up. As you can tell, it's only good for more heavy ammo, so they're not the greatest boots, and I mean, they don't even look all that snazzy, so I'm having them just to have maxed out log boots. I also have the Deadlight Greaves. If you want to check them out, what they look like. They got the Dead Orbit symbol right here on the left shin pad. They're pretty good. I use these in Crucible because I use Red Death, so I get to carry more ammo from my pulse rifle. So you can obviously see the plus for it there. I don't usually use boots that have heavy ammo increase because I barely use heavy online. I don't live long enough to really use it to where I need more than 2 or 3 rockets. I usually only get off 1. Call me a noob in the comments. I hate Crucible, but I will be giving you my best Crucible setup for Warlocks that seems to really help. And I have another pair of Calbreaker's Path that I just picked up. Increases my agility and grenade recharge like these ones do, but for the Cabal. Then I have a Cabal piece of armor for the Prison of Elders, so I'm not useless against them. Ask my friends. I'm shit. Alright, for the Calbreaker's Cloak, carry more ammo for pulse rifles and for special weapons, so that's a plus. And armor and melee recharge, like I said, for the Vex. As for other ones, obviously Deathsinger's Mantle for Crota, more hand cannon ammo, more shotgun ammo, and reload speed increase when Crota summons his Oversoul. Not really useful unless your team sucks and you need to kill the Oversoul. Other than that, not really that great. Looks pretty cool, you know, pop collar and stuff, but other than that, I don't use it. Let me just do a crafting helmet on so I can show you my exotics. Voidfang Vestments. Now these, at first I did not like them because I was a guy who really wanted the Heart of the Praxic Fire, but I leveled it up and spawned with grenade energy. I highly recommend that, so because every time you die in Crucible, especially for Crucible, it's not good for PvE, but for PvP, spawning every time you die, you get your grenades back. So, I mean, that's great, so you don't have to wait for your grenades to recharge, especially if you die a lot, you know, helping grenades, you know, they're usually one-hit kill. If you can, me, I use sticky grenades, so if I can stick someone with it, and I have 2 grenades, so spawning with 2 grenades every time I die, that's great for me. What else do we have? We have the Purifier robes. These are the new ones. They look pretty sweet. I like them. I guess not too bad of a roll for discipline and strength. I'm not going to really go over discipline, strength, and intellect too much because I don't really know it. But as you can see, I'm pretty strength heavy right now, but that's because it's not really my setup. But I mean, I could show you that. You can kind of tell me if that's a good setup in the comments. I mean, I'm not looking to be, you know, one of those amazing Destiny players, but, you know, I'm more of an aesthetics guy. I want to look cool while I kill stuff. So with Purifier robes, when you activate your Radiance, as you can see there, it disorients nearby enemies. From what I've been told from my friend who has it, it's not really the greatest. Causing grenade damage, reduces your melee cooldown. I guess that's okay. And vice versa, melee reduces your grenade cooldown. So for me, for the Purifier robes, I see them more as an aesthetic choice. My main PVE setup, I use the Purifier robes just to look cool. I will show you what I look like at the end. Hopefully you guys agree that my guy looks pretty badass. That's what I'm going for. Here we have Heart of the Practiced Fire. Great for the Sunsinger class. This one I really wanted. Was my favorite chess piece until House of Wolves came out. And I didn't get it until pretty much a month before House of Wolves, so I loved it for a short while. Further decreases all ability cooldowns while Radiance is active. That's amazing, because especially when you respawn or if you use Radiance before you self-res, or if you don't have self-res on, your grenades come back like pretty much instantly, so you have infinite grenades technically for like, what is it, 15-20 seconds, if that. That can be helpful if you're wanting to spam the hell out of a boss and he kills you, or you know, you're like, oh, let's spam the boss, activate Radiance, and you can throw probably a good 10-12 grenades. Could be wrong, I haven't done it in a while. 10-12 sounds like a good number, especially if you have dual grenades. You might even be able to hit maybe 14-15 grenades, so that's good. More ammo for fusion rifles. If you're a fusion rifle user, that can be helpful, and carry more ammo for heavy weapons. It's good if you somehow have boots that don't have heavy weapons, but you have this. It's great. Watcher's robes don't have these ascended yet. That's the word I was looking for. These are Trials of Osiris, but not the ones you trade in wins for. This is just like a random Trials of Osiris drop. They look alright. I don't really like how it looks with the sunsetting camo on, or shader, sorry. But they're alright. More shotgun ammo and scout rifle ammo. I mean, I like my scout rifles, and I've just gotten into shotguns, so I have better chest pieces, so I barely use this, but it was a cool drop. Unity Clad, or Clade, whatever you want to call it. Fusion rifle and hand cannon ammo. I do have these ascended because I wasn't lucky enough to have a maxed out chest piece yet, because I wanted to level up either a helmet or a boot so I can use an exotic. So that's why these are ascended. Don't really like the look of it. Doesn't really have any abilities that really benefit me per se. It was just like I needed it to be leveled up, so that's why I have it at 42 light. I might break it down soon actually, because I believe it's a Crucible or a Vanguard. See if you have a symbol. I'm not seeing anything. It's one of the two. You get it from a Vanguard or a Crucible guy. Yeah, not really the greatest chest piece. And then I have the Deadlight Wrap, the Dead Orbit chest piece. I bought it just because I'm a Dead Orbit fan, as you can tell. just to quickly go over. My dead orbit is only 9. I just started using it. You can make fun of me on my ranks. Not really the greatest, but I'm a dead orbit fan because I really want the shader, either a black one or a white one. Doesn't matter as long as I get one. As for the chest piece, obviously I just bought it, but it's more sniper and more pulse. I mean, patience and time and Red Death, and what else do I have that could benefit from that? Shadow of Veils, the Prison of Elders sniper, and I believe Bad Juju and Red Death, my only pulse rifles I have in my Warlock. So, I mean, if I'm using any one of those, that could be a good chest piece. Obviously with a different camo on, or default camo, it looks better. Alright, let's move on to gauntlets. Here are the Hellbreaker's gloves that I went over. Sunsinger's grip. Obviously those are Crota gloves, don't have them ascended yet. Increases reload speed with special weapons. Killing a hive with grenade ability and chances for spawn of light. That'd be good if I want full hive stuff in Prison of Elders. And melee damage reduces grenade cooldown. Obviously, probably most of you know of Sunsinger's grip since Crota's been out since what, January? December, January, somewhere around there. Obviously, they're alright. They look pretty cool. The shoulder spiky thingies, those are kind of cool. Pauldrons or whatever they're called. I'm butchering words, make fun of me. But hopefully you know what I mean. These thingies, spiky things on my shoulders, look pretty cool. But other than that, they're alright. If you're using a special weapon that you need to reload with fast, they can be good. Nothing manacles. These are the new Warlock exotic gauntlets. Scatter grenades, tracking with them, and you get an extra charge, so I believe that means you get 2 scatter grenades. I believe that's for Voidwalker. I haven't used Voidwalker actually probably since Crota. I'm more of a Sunsinger guy. Just for self-res, it's good. They'll always have at least one guy who's self-res. If you're doing, level 35 Prison of Elders, or doing raid and it's like, oh, we need not someone to die, it's helpful. You can be the guy who self-reses and then saves everything. It's kind of my role. I'm kind of a healer support role for my group of people. They might argue that I'm not the best at it, but they're my friends, so obviously they're gonna talk shit. Love you guys, don't worry. These I don't mind. Increases grenade throw distance and grenade cooldown each time you pick up one with the light. So they're kind of grenade gauntlets. They're kind of just purple sunbreakers, which Warlock fans, like Warlock users, should definitely know what sunbreakers are, because Xur sells them every freaking week, and that's all he wants to sell for Warlocks. Yeah, they're okay, nothing special. Here we have Claws of Ahamkara, pretty cool. Bird talons on your shoulders, pretty spiky, not too bad. These are from the Crota expansion. I see by the one you can see right there, the little circle thingy. These I have not really used. I actually just used an exotic shard on them yesterday, so it wasn't at 30 light, it's up to 36 now. You get an additional charge for your melee attack, which, like having 2 grenades, now you get 2 of your melee attack charges. So if you have like Life Drain, or I have Scorch and they explode, so I get 2 of those. Reload speed with special weapons, again if you're a special weapon user. I guess that would be good for shotguns. Reload that shit pretty fast. That could be extremely helpful. So, and increases melee attack speed. That I find helps a lot in Crucible. So if you do want to use that, go for it. I mean, you're getting caught in a corner and you're surrounded. Sometimes getting off that second hit before they can get their second hit off really helps. And here we go. Xur's favorite Warlock weapon to sell, or piece of armor to sell. The Sunbreakers. Here we go. They're actually not that bad, but it's just when he sells them every week it gets annoying, and you learn to hate them. But your solar grenades that you throw, the ones that you throw and giant sun comes out, lasts a bit longer. Don't think by much. Some of you might know the actual stats, like if it lasts 5 seconds before, it might last 7 or 8 now. I don't know. I don't look into that stuff. I just throw grenades like a madman. Again, reload speed increased with special weapons. Shotgun users would love that. And melee hits replenish grenade energy. It's alright, I guess. It's not really the biggest fan of the Sunbreakers. I tend to stick to Hellbreaker's gloves now, just for that. And Deadlight grips, like I said, I have full Dead Orbit stuff. Here, I'll just throw the boots on as well. So we're wearing 79% Dead Orbit stuff right now. So the Deadlight grips. These aren't ascended yet. Increase reload speed with auto rifles. If you're an auto rifle user, you might like that. And grenade hits restore your melee energy. Not really the greatest. I kind of just have them just for having a full Dead Orbit setup. And I have a decoherent engram ready to turn into either Master Rahul or the other guy on the reef. Alright, let's get to helmets. As I said here, actually no, I didn't have that on. I had the ammo before. My bad. Hellbreaker's Mind. This is the Prison of Elders helmet. Aesthetics-wise, I don't like the look of it. It's kind of stupid. But I mean, grenade hits restore your melee energy. That's okay. More super energy from non-guardian kills. That can help build your super up pretty fast, which in Prison of Elders can be helpful, especially if you need to get your radiance back up and get a self-res just in case. Getting your super quicker is a lot better, and greatly increased recovery, which is good. Your health recovers a bit faster, and super recharge when fighting the Hive. So especially in the Hive, you can get your super pretty quickly with this helmet. Obviously, Prison of Elders, people who know the Prison of Elders armor, there's a different one for each type enemy. You face Hive, Cabal, Vex, and Fallen. So obviously, they're different, but they do the exact same thing. Most of you probably know that. Here we have the Crota helmet, Deathsinger's Gaze, the Devil helmet. I don't mind it aesthetically, depending on the shader you're using. It can look pretty sweet. Like, it looks pretty badass when it's black or like chrome. When it's like pink or something, it kind of looks stupid. Increases your grenade throw distance, not too bad. If you need to get a grenade off pretty far. Your weapon damage goes up with Oversoul. That is useful. Like I was saying with the Deathsinger's Mantle, reload speed not that great, but I mean weapon damage, kill the Oversoul faster. Continue. And your health replenishes each time you pick up an Orb of Light if you don't have your super. That's the one thing, you can't pick up an Orb of Light if your super's maxed. So it would kind of useless if you haven't used your super and you need health. Deathsinger's Gaze, like I said, like if you're going to do Crota and you have your Crota stuff all maxed out, you might as well wear all Crota. You're going to get boosts like damage, increased reload speed. The boots do what? Oh, your speed goes up with the sword. Yeah, and the gloves, I mean, are the worst. You just get a Orb of Light if you kill a Hive with a grenade. So the gloves maybe you could skip out on, but if you're going to do Crota Raid, I'd recommend at least wearing everything but the gloves, the gauntlets. Not really helpful unless you want more Orbs of Light. Here we have the Facade of the Heathen Lords. Great looking helmet. My friend does not like it. Shout out to Sir Qatar. My buddy Patrick, he does not like the look of it. He says it's a stupid helmet. And fuck you, dude. It's nice. I like it. That's on my PVE setup that I use to look good. I use this with actually the Purifier robes. And might as well put the Hellbreaker's Path on. Might as well show you guys now, I guess. That's what my guy looks now. Put my weapon back on. So he's holding like that. That is what my guy looks for PvE. Pretty badass. Tell me if he is badass in the comments. I like the way he looks here. So, but you know, tell me if he looks badass or not. Actually, shit, I'm wearing the wrong gloves. There you go. There we go. We need 3 balls on the right shoulder. Cool. Hashtag swag. no, let's not do that. Yeah, no, so that's what my guy looks like in PvE. We'll show you what my PvE, or sorry, not PvE, PvP guy looks like, and hopefully you guys look like the way my guy looks. I'm more of like I said, I'm more an aesthetics guy. So anyway, let's move on. So the Facade of the Heathen Lords is the Volt of Glass helmet. Yes, I have this ascended because I want to be 34 and look good. I don't want to be like 30, like if I put the boots on. Grenade distance increased. Okay, like I said, that's all right. But more super energy from non-guardian kills. That can be helpful, you know. When building up orbs, especially for Prison of Elders. So yeah, that's pretty nice. Let's put up legendary on so I can go with the exotics. Alright, here we have the Skull of Dire Ahamkara. This is my least favorite Warlock exotic helmet. I mean, it looks okay. I'm not a fan of the way it looks, but I don't hate it. This one's pretty intellect heavy, like I said. What does intellect do? Oh, that's intellect. Cooldown of radiant. So I mean, that can be helpful. Like increases your grenade throw distance. It seems like every helmet does that. More super energy from grenade kills. If you're killing people with grenades, you know, you'll get more super energy. I prefer just killing people as long as they're non-crucible. You get more super energy. To me, that's a better perk. And tougher while using Nova Bomb, so that's good for Voidwalkers. You won't die as you're using your super, and your energy drain for your Voidwalker is improved, so probably deals more damage and you get more health back, I'm assuming. Seems like a good guess. Here we have the Deadlight Hood, the Dead Orbit helmet. Doesn't look too bad. Suits it black, could even be white. It's the Dead Orbit way. Grenade hits restore melee energy and more super energy for grenade kills. Not the greatest perks, but just to have Dead Orbit maxed. Full Dead Orbit gear. I bought it for 120 crucible marks. Kind of a waste, but shut up. Here we have the Obsidian Mind. Now this is my newer one. I used to have one that was at 42 light, but I broke it down like an idiot because I needed an exotic shard. Now I have 23 of them, so I regret doing that now. But Obsidian Mind, I do love aesthetically. Looks pretty sweet. Again, shout out to my buddy Sir Patar. I remember he used to love this helmet, especially during Crota raids. This was his helmet that he always used. Talking a lot about my buddy Pat, actually, there. I have more than one friend, don't worry about it. Increases your grenade throw distance, like every other helmet, it seems, for Warlocks. Super energy gain from killing minions of the darkness. Now, I believe that might just be Hive. I'm not too sure, you can correct me in the comments, but it could be any enemies in general. It's just a different way of phrasing it, but I want to say, because it's worded like that, it's going to be just Hive. They seem more of the darkness enemy, especially because it's a Crota raid helmet. Exotic, and Nova Bomb kills reduce the cooldown of your next Nova Bomb. Helpful. It's more of a Voidwalker helmet. Now I use Sunsinger, so I kind of find it useless. Here, I'll go over the RAM again because I was wearing it, and kind of just I almost have it maxed out, which is a good thing. Replenish health when you pick up an orb. Not the greatest. Like I said, if your super's full, it's useless. More super energy from melee kills. Yeah. If you're in close, which with a maxed out RAM could be helpful, because the next perk that I almost have, increases your armor, and Voidwalker melee triggers lifesteal on hit. So even if you don't have lifesteal on, you get lifesteal with the RAM on anyway. So you could have two different melee perks. I believe that's. I'm assuming. Again, correct me if I'm wrong. I could just be an idiot. Like I said, I'm not like insane Destiny nerd. I play it a lot. I just don't know what the hell I'm doing. What else would we want to? Light Beyond Nemesis. Great helmet. Looks pretty sweet. The wings, the angel wings. Here we go. Again, not maxed out. I'm in the process of doing this stuff, so I mean, like I said, I play a lot, but I don't know what I'm doing. So I'm behind a bit on my leveling up. Revive teammates faster, spawn more orbs. That is an amazing perk to have. It's like the, correct me if I'm wrong here, I might be butchering the name of it, but the Hunter chest piece, I believe it's the Crest of Alpha Lupi, something like that, does the same thing. Revives your teammates faster, which is great to have. From what I noticed, it takes like 2 or 3 seconds as opposed to like 3 or 4. That extra second could be the difference between life and death. Increased melee attack speed. I do use this sometimes on Incrucible. So, just because that's the one perk I have unlocked on the Light Beyond Nemesis, so I tend to use it from time to time, and replenish health when you pick up an orb. To me, a useless perk, unless you don't have your super and there's a bunch of orbs and you have no low health. And the last helmet we'll go over is the Apotheosis Veil. This used to be my favorite helmet during the Crota stuff. I used it, I believe, with Chatterwhite. I believe that was everyone used Chatterwhite, you know, and then it got old. It's one of my few exotic helmets that are maxed out. The other one obviously being the Ram, because it comes maxed out. Melee hits replenish grenade energy. That's okay. Replenishing health when you pick up an orb. Like I said, useless. And activating your super regenerates your health. That can be very helpful if you're about to die and you use it. I mean, to me, since I'm a Sunsinger with self-res, I kind of have it done like that anyway. So I die and then I self-res and I have full health, so to me it's kind of useless. But, I mean, if you're in a pinch and you don't want to die, I guess you could. Just throw my stuff back on. Oh, cool. I'll quickly go over weapons since this video is kind of going on a little bit. Red Death, this is my favorite weapon, specifically for PvP. Here, actually, I'll put my PvP stuff on. Yeah, I guess I'll do that. Yeah, I mean, I guess the only change I make is I put Void Fan Vestments on and the Dead Light Greaves. So that's basically, obviously I know I could use a better helmet, maybe some better gloves, but for now I'm more so concerned about having that extra grenades, or getting my grenades respawned right away when I respawn, and having more ammo for my pulse rifle, because I use Red Death Online, which is great. Each kill heals you and speeds up your reloads, and it's easier to aim under fire using this weapon. It, to me, very helpful, especially the health recovery, and it deals alright damage. It is a very highly used weapon online. Again, last word, everyone loves hand cannons online. Shout out to all the people who use Thorn. I hate you. You're a plague. And I can't wait to be part of the plague once I get my own Thorn. Vision of Confluence, I mean, Scout Rifle, full auto. A lot of people use that. I have to level it up. I actually just got one a few weeks ago. I think I had an original one and I broke down because I'm like, screw VOG weapons, there's proto weapons. I was an idiot back then. Fang of Ute, I have that maxed out. That is probably one of my favorite scout rifles. Don't know why, I just always loved it. Vex, I have to max out. This is actually my newer Vex. I have another one at 324. Not maxed out, but better than 279. A lot of people use it. I don't like the Vex. I don't like the way it shoots. I find it annoying. Look, obviously people enjoy it and it does good damage online, but to me it's just like not my cup of tea. The Abyss Defiant. Eventually I'm gonna have that maxed out. Just, it's a nice solar legendary to have if I'm using like Icebreaker or something like that, or even Galahorn, and I still want a solar primary. Obviously Vision of Confluence will be maxed out and ascended before the Abyss, but you know, depending on what I'm feeling that day. And Bad Juju, again, I broke a lot of them down for exotic shards because I didn't realize its true power. Right now, I just have bonus accuracy from firing from the hip. That's good. If for each kill, this weapon will reload instantly, increase damage for a short time, and kills will help you charge your super. Very good for PvP. Once I finally realized that it was good for PvP, I'm like, I need to get a Bad Juju again. And Word of Crota, maxed out, 365. Nice void primary to have. I mean, that's the other one that's not PvP that you can get, like what, Atheon's Epilogue? Yeah, no. And I also have Her Courtesy on. Yeah, Her Courtesy, let's go there. I thought that was the next weapon of choice. 365 Void Shotgun from the Queen. Looks pretty cool. Pink. It's my Hello Kitty gun. I love it. Especially the roll I got with it. One random bullet in the magazine causes considerable bonus damage, and aiming it reduces the spread of its projectiles. So if those two want to work hand in hand, I mean, that could be just one mess of a person. Impact's pretty good. It's a shotgun, so rate of fire, you're not expecting it to be too good. It's not bad. I enjoy it. And we have give-take equation. That impact is ridiculously high. I haven't used it in PvP yet, but I have it just in case I want to try it in PvP, because that impact is ridiculous. I know there's, I believe the Prison of Elders one is higher, and there's probably a few that are higher, but I mean, come on, that's still ridiculous. That's like at least 95%, maybe 90%. Vestian Dynasty, that rate of fire, stability, and reload is ridiculous. More than ridiculous, it's ridiculous. Impact's not too good, but I mean, you can shoot this thing incredibly fast. Yeah, I maxed it out just because I had an extra Etheric Light, and I figured, why not? High damage arc weapon. Lord of Wolves, the Prison of Elders, Elder Cipher, exotic. It's easily the best one. For me, it goes Lord of Wolves, Queenbreaker's Bro, and then that piece of shit. Dreg's Promise, the sidearm. It's stupid. If you want a good sidearm, Vestian Dynasty. And it doesn't take up an exotic spot, so very good. But anyway, back to Lord of Wolves. Increases your recovery by 3, last 30 seconds for every kill you get, and if your teammates are near you, they get it too, and bonus accuracy in front of them. Really good. It's a pulse shotgun. I never knew that was a thing, but it's a 5-round burst with shotgun rounds, so it's scary, and it's on fire. Patience and Time, really good. Exotic Sniper, you go invisible when you're aiming down your sights, and your radar stays active, which is really helpful. 365 arc, nothing really else left to say. And another 365 arc, the Prison of Elders, Shadow of Veils. Yeah, I mean, I've used it a few times. It's alright. Wouldn't really recommend it, but I mean, I like that scope. The Sight Sys SLS-20 looks kind of cool. But again, I haven't really maxed this thing out. Barely use it. For snipers, I'm either a Patience and Time guy or an Icebreaker guy. Murmur, yeah, impact's ridiculously high, just not as high as give-take equation. Murmur was good before House of Wolves. I haven't really used it since. Maybe the odd time in PvP, just because, you know, nostalgic reasons, because I used to use it all the time. Especially the arc one, faster charge rate than the solar one. But you get more impact with solar, so. And fan favorite Icebreaker. It's alright. Victim spontaneously combust. You guys already know what Icebreaker is. Yeah, 365. It's great. As for heavy, I'm using Hunger of Crota because Destiny hates me, and I still have not gotten a Galahorn. So, tracking rockets and cluster bombs when they detonate, similar to the Wolfpack rounds, but only after detonation in that area. Wolfpack's rounds seek out from the Galahorn, so it's almost as good as the Galahorn, but obviously if you have a Galahorn, use Galahorn. I have Thunderlord, not maxed out. I honestly don't know why I still really have this on my Warlock. Since my Warlock's my main, I might move it over to my Hunter, my Titan. I've never used it. So, faster and more accurate the longer you shoot it, and kills increase your reload speed. That's good for a machine gun. So, Last Rebellion, I believe this is the Prison of Elders because it's blue. So, yeah, I'm assuming it's Prison of Elders rocket launcher, 365 Void. That could be good. Blast radius is ridiculous. Reloading the weapon has a chance to grant a larger than normal magazine. And for some reason, if you want to use your rockets on Shanks, it deals moderate bonus damage. I have a maxed out corrective measure. This is really good actually for the heavy ammo glitch because it has surplus. So instead of 2 rockets, I get 3 rockets. So to max out my ammo for my Hunger Proto, I have to pick up 2 heavy packs instead of 3. So if you're doing a heavy ammo glitch, you get to use more heavy, which can be very helpful against, you know, Crota when you're facing them. Really good to use. And Skull Loss, yeah, that's how me and my buddies did it. Kind of just spam the heavy ammo glitch, have a bunch of heavy sitting around the place, and then we fuck them up. Yeah, shout out to my buddy Danny T. He's going to be a pretty big contributor on this channel. He's the one who actually loves doing the heavy ammo glitch. For like 2 weeks he did it even on patrols, just for fun. And yeah, corrective measure 365, not bad. And I have the Chain of Warp Expel Void machine gun. This is it's blue. Of course it's blue, so yeah, it's a Prison of Elders. Sorry, I'm not 100% with it. Right there, it's alright. I totally forgot that was Void, so I was doing that this week with Nightfall in the weekly heroic, because I was an idiot and totally forgot I had a Void rocket launcher at 365. So yeah, I mean, if you want to go other stuff, I have the Generalist Shell for the Ghost. Not cool, don't have the red and white one. The Timebreaker, it's okay. I have the Hylian Seeker. Yeah, Prison of Elders 35, use the key. The Ceres Gala you buy from Petra, or whatever her name is, the Queen's Bounty Lady, for 17.5. Pretty expensive. Wolf Hunter BKR, that's, you trade in a Token of Flight, 2 barracks, it's the black one. And then I have another Hylian Seeker, I guess. Cool. Camos, Sunsetting, Cryptographic, Bullet Hoop, Default. The numbered one, which supposedly those colors mean blue and yellow, and also it's the coordinates for Sweden, which flag is blue and yellow, as you see. Blue and yellow. That's God of War, Imogen's Fire, Prism Dancer, and Rose Gold. Those are my camos, and if you want to look at my emblems, I have Omen of the Decay, Dead Orbit one, Firm Decree, obviously, House of Wolves Story, Prince Sigil, Trials of Osiris. Haven't really used it, done too much Trials. Don't have a good team of 3. If you're an Xbox One user and you're good at Trials, I'm decent. I mean, if you want to help me get to Mercury, you know, link your gamer tag in the comments, and I'll add you, and we can do some Trials of Osiris this weekend, hopefully. Crota's End, yeah. Another Dead Orbit one, uncommon. I had that before I got that one. Paladin's Blazon. I believe that's for actually beating the story, and then Galbreaker for beating Skull Loss. So thank you for putting up with me for like 40 minutes while I kind of described my Warlock. Hopefully you guys liked it and it answered some questions for you on certain armor combinations, weapons, other things like that. Like I said, I'm not a Destiny nerd where I know everything off the top of my head and giving you the best stuff. This is what I use, works for me, and I can do decent sometimes on Crucible, so it works. Like I said, Void Fang Vestments for you Crucible Warlock users. You get that you get your grenades back every time you spawn. Very helpful. So with that, if you like the video, you know, obviously do the stuff, like, subscribe, all the fun stuff. And yeah, like I said, if you want to run trials with me, my gamer tag, obviously you can see it, the top right corner. Add me and send me a message saying, let's fuck some shit up in trials this weekend. And we'll fuck some shit up in trials this weekend. Alright, see you guys later.